Okay, so we also have, like, Doctor Who, which the show itself is a question. So, Doctor Who. We don't know who the Doctor is. The Doctor doesn't want to tell us his name. It's kind of a secret, and getting to explore, like, who this person is over the last 51 years. And especially last year, with it being the 50th anniversary of the show, they had the name of the Doctor as one of the episodes. And also over into the Day of the Doctor, the actual 50th anniversary episode, we're exploring who the Doctor is and what his name means, and yeah. And so in Name of the Doctor, he gets accused of being all these bad names, being like the oncoming storm and the predator and the Valeyard. And there were others I don't remember, but they weren't nice things about the Doctor. They were aspects of his life that aren't parts of him that are like the imperfect parts, where he goes overboard. And we have the War Doctor, who doesn't associate himself as being the Doctor. But most of it was kind of that reaffirming bit that you are the Doctor. Especially since we don't know if the Doctor actually has a doctorate and stuff. He claims that he does at several points in the show. Like, oh, I studied medicine in the 1800s, or Clara says that he got his doctorate and graduated in the wrong year. Don't know how that's... Well, I mean, I know how that's possible. It's a time machine. But does he actually have a doctorate? Is he just lying? Doesn't matter. Doctor lies about everything. Rule number 1, the Doctor lies. So, in a way, it kind of doesn't matter what his real name is. Presumably, he shares his name with River, and she knows it. It's his wife. But, like, under what circumstances? When they got married, what he whispered in her ear wasn't his name. It was this, I'm not really a person, I'm a robot thing. Why? This is a really weird show. I love it, but it's weird to explain and not sound crazy. But in Name of the Doctor, there's this, like, Name of the Doctor, there's this moment, a quote where he tells Clara that, you know, my real name, that's not the point. The name I chose is the Doctor. The name you choose, it's like a promise you make. And I think that's kind of like what we make this promise. And in Day of the Doctor, Clara kind of repeats it back to him. The Doctor's like, I don't know who I am anymore. And she's like, well, you're this hero, this warrior, and you most of all, you're the Doctor. You're the one who fixes things. You're the one who makes things better, who goes out there and, you know, tries his hardest, and all that gumption and stuff. I don't know if that wasn't really Clara or British. So we can have different identities, and, like, our name reflects different parts of our lives and aspects of who we are. And I love Doctor Who because it really explores that like, over the course of these 50 years and these 14 regenerations and 13 faces, 12 doctors, however you want to count that, or if you want to include non-canonical doctors also, but all of them kind of exploring who this person is and how he changes. I mean, the Doctor changes his identity and his personality every time he generates also. Like, he becomes somebody completely different and kind of struggles with this, is he still the Doctor thing. And the War Doctor said, no, I am not the Doctor. And then trying to reclaim it and find that he can still fix things, that he is still the Doctor. So, I love Doctor Who. In case you can't tell, I geek out about it.